If you're thinking about buying the GoPro HERO Session, hold on for just a minute because I've got some surprising insights that could save you a lot of frustration. This tiny, grab-and-go action camera promises simplicity and ruggedness, making it perfect for beginners and adventurers alike. But here's what surprised me beneath the cute, compact design. It's got a few major problems that many users don't see coming. In this review, I'm going to dive into everything from its best features to the biggest drawbacks, so you know exactly what you're getting into before hitting that buy button. Now stick around because by the end of this, not only will you understand the HERO Session inside out, but you'll also discover if it's really worth your hard-earned cash or if you should look elsewhere for your action cam thrills. Let's get started with what makes it stand out first. The GoPro HERO Session is designed to be the simplest GoPro ever made. At just 2.6 ounces and roughly the size of a small egg, it's super portable, literally the definition of a grab-and-go camera. You press a single button once, and it powers on and starts recording automatically. No confusing menus or settings, just point and shoot. Its waterproof design means no need for an ugly, bulky housing. It can go straight underwater up to 33 feet deep. This sounds perfect for someone who wants quality footage without fuss, especially if you're new to action cams or want a secondary camera for casual adventures. Picture this. You're hiking a mountain trail and suddenly see a breathtaking vista. You whip out your HERO Session, press the one button, and you're capturing 1080p video or snapping 8MP photos right away. Easy, right? That's what the GoPro boasts, and for many, it absolutely delivers on that promise of simplicity and portability. But here's a quick reality check. The absence of an LCD screen means you're shooting completely blind, hoping you captured the shot you wanted. And if you're thinking, hey, I'll just check it on my phone later, fair enough, but that adds a step many beginners want to avoid. Imagine trying to frame a perfect wave or an epic mountain drop without seeing what you're filming. It's like trying to throw a paper airplane in the dark hoping it lands on target. Not ideal. Now, you might wonder if the video quality is at least on point despite these quirks. The HERO Session records up to 1440p at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second, delivering crisp footage with a wide-angle view. Its burst photo mode snaps 10 frames per second at 8MP, which is decent for action shots. The camera supports microSD cards up to 128 GB, so storage isn't a problem either. Plus, GoPro's rugged build quality means it can handle a lot of abuse, dirt, rain, drops, you name it. Here's a mini promise. Later in this video, I'm going to share the one feature that almost redeems the Session despite its flaws, so don't go anywhere. But let's get real for a moment. The HERO Session's biggest Achilles heel is its user interface, or rather, the lack of it. No screen, no app control beyond basic remote functions, no menu diving to tweak settings. If you love fiddling with resolution, frame rate, or field of view, you're out of luck or stuck remembering preset button combos. For seasoned GoPro fans, this might feel like taking a backward step. Even the battery life is a mixed bag. At approximately 2 hours of recording on a full charge, it's decent but not exceptional, especially when you can't just check remaining battery on a display. Another pain point is the camera's handling underwater. While 33 feet without a housing sounds great, water clarity and lighting play big roles in video quality. The fixed wide-angle lens sometimes makes footage look distorted, and low-light performance isn't impressive. Underwater colors come out muted unless you apply filters or editing, so beginners might get disappointed if they expect perfect GoPro footage straight out of the box. Funny enough, the GoPro HERO Session is so simple you might joke that it's a smart camera that's actually too dumb to tell you what it's doing. It's like the camera version of a silent monk, it works, but good luck knowing what's going on until you check later. Speaking of jokes, why did the camera break up with the smartphone? Because it just wanted some space. Now, who exactly is this camera for? If you're a budget-conscious beginner craving a no-nonsense, tough action cam for casual use, the Hero Session may just be your buddy. It's great for quick weekend trips, kids' sports events, or attaching to helmets for those who don't want to be bothered with complex tech. The simplicity here is its main selling point. However, for professional users or even serious hobbyists wanting fine manual control, the session's limitations quickly become frustrating. A few users have shared stories about using the Session as a secondary camera alongside a more advanced GoPro model, loving that it's small and unobtrusive but yielding surprisingly good footage for social media clips. That's a compelling use case, especially as it includes mounts like curved and flat adhesive options, making it easy to stick almost anywhere. At this point, you might be asking how it stacks against other GoPro models or competitors in the same price range. The Hero Session is often compared to the GoPro Hero 7 white or silver models, which offer touchscreen controls, voice commands, and better low-light performance. Sounds tempting, right? Yet the Session's compact size and rugged waterproofing without housing still make it a unique, if niche, option. So if minimal fuss and a tiny footprint trump advanced features, Session has its place. Here's a strange twist. Despite its name and reputation, the GoPro Hero Session is no longer actively supported by GoPro, with the company discontinuing it a few years back. This means no firmware updates or technical improvements, something to consider if you want long-term support and compatibility with new accessories. It's kind of like buying a flip phone in an iPhone world, charming but dated. Let's lighten the mood again. Why did the GoPro get arrested? Because it was always shooting things. Okay, bad joke, but you get my point that the Session captures moments well. Just don't expect blockbuster quality from such a tiny device. To wrap it all up, the GoPro Hero Session is a compact, easy-to-use action camera perfect for beginners and casual users who want a rugged, waterproof cam with minimal controls. It excels at grab-and-go simplicity and reliability, especially for quick outdoor adventures where convenience beats customization. However, it stumbles when it comes to advanced features, user interface, underwater image quality, and ongoing support. If you're someone who wants to share quick clips on social media, capture family moments, or need a discreet secondary camera, Session fits the bill and comes in at a reasonable price of about $140. That's a steal considering GoPro's overall video quality and waterproof design without needing extra cases. On the downside, if you crave high-resolution cinematic footage, the ability to frame shots in real time, or prefer smart controls and editing, you'll be better off looking at newer GoPro models or rival cameras offering more advanced tech at slightly higher prices. It's all about balancing simplicity versus power. Before you decide, here's one last promise. If you want the best deal on the GoPro Hero Session or any GoPro gear, check the link in the description below because prices on Amazon change rapidly, and you might catch a flash sale or bundle that saves you money. Remember, patience pays off in finding the best deals. And hey, if you're still not sure, think of the Hero Session as that reliable buddy who might not be the smartest in the group but will always show up for the adventure sturdy, simple, and ready to roll. Sometimes that's all you really need. All right, that's my honest review. Want to capture your next adventure with minimal fuss? The GoPro Hero Session might just surprise you in all the right ways and a few not so right. Check out the link below and happy filming.